The idea of Hugh singing and dancing and performing in the way that he does on film, I mean, that's a very old school Gene Kelly style star that you need to do that. And there's not that many people who can pull that off. In fact, there's kind of no one who can pull that off like Hugh. The great thing about P.T. Barnum is he takes these people and he says, no, you are special. And he celebrates that. And he celebrates what's different about them. And there's a really beautiful line in the film where he says, no one made a difference by being like everyone else. And I kind of think that is at the heart of the film. You know, the things that make you different are not things that you should look down on. They're the things you should celebrate. You know, this is the best work that Ashley's ever done. He is so inventive, he's so creative, he brings these characters to life. He does it in a way that it isn't about just great dance steps. You know, each of the characters are unique. I think the message of the film is very similar to It's a Wonderful Life. And that is, your real wealth is the people that you surround yourself with, and the people that love you. One of the great things that you get with Hugh is he is such a genuine person, and he really loves what he does for a living. And you see that. And you see that in the way that he interacts with everyone, from the cast to the crew. And so that sense of family that you read on screen between him and Michelle and the two girls, it is so genuine. And his affection and his love for the oddities, who obviously he was in dance rehearsals with for 10 weeks, and they formed such a bond that it means in scenes like From Now On, where they come and they basically tell him that they're not going to go anywhere, that they're going to stand by his side even though he's got nothing. Those moments really land because those people are really connected to him. It was such a privilege to be surrounded by a crew and a cast that wanted this to be something more than just another film. And really, you know, the credit goes to Hugh, because they always say it's top down, you know, and it's very true. In the case of Hugh, you have someone who is so passionate and so engaging and so humble that it is just a joy going to work every day and getting to stand next to him. What she did in her scenes with Hugh and the way the two of them connected, you 100% bought those moments that she was concerned, that she was overjoyed, that she was looking at Barnum on the rooftop as he made a wishing machine out of absolutely nothing, and you understand why this woman loves this man. And she can do it in a single look. And it tells you everything. You don't need to do a big speech about why I love you. You don't need to do a big speech explaining. Michael Arndt, who did most of the writing on this film, and is an incredible writer, says with great actors, you end up just cutting lines because they say it all before they've opened their mouth. And that's what she does. That guy's voice is incredible. People don't understand, like, he can sing. And in the recording studio, he blew everyone away. Like, literally blew everyone away. He went into the dance studio with Ashley and Jenny. I mean, they had so much fun. It was such a joy to have that youthful energy. You know, Zach would watch Hugh doing his dance routines, and then you would see Zach going back and rehearsing even more after seeing what Hugh just did. You know, it was a really beautiful friendship that the two of them had, and it was one where, again, they just pushed each other. And I don't want to just limit it to singing and dancing, because their scene work together, the way the banter between the two of them, it is just fantastic. She's infallible. There is nothing that phases her. So I think Zach, and along with the entire crew, everyone was just, their jaw was just on the ground when Zendaya was doing anything, because the degree at which she did it, it was remarkable. The excitement I have for the cast is only matched by the excitement I had with the crew that was assembled to make this film. Seamus McGarvey is one of the greatest cinematographers alive today. Nathan Crowley, one of the greatest production designers alive today. I literally was working with people, Peter Cohen, who is the first AD. These people are like, they're like legends. And I got to amass all of them for this special moment in time. It's kind of getting to live out this impossible dream, making The Greatest Showman. You know, when we wanted to make this film, the idea of doing an original film is a terrifying enough concept. The idea of doing an original musical, I mean, that was just pure insanity. If you're doing a musical film, the music is everything. And what they created for this film is the best work they've ever done. It is, and they've done some incredible work, but it really is, it is the heart and the soul of the film. It is the emotional highs and lows of the film, and they captured it so perfectly. I think a film like this reminds you of two things. One, that your differences is what makes you special. That being unique is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And it's something that you should celebrate. And the other is, like I was saying before, that you know, real wealth is not being photographed in front of a mansion or a fancy car. Ultimately, that's meaningless. You know, real wealth is the people that love you and the people that you have close to you. The reason I love musicals is when words no longer suffice, you sing. So at the lowest point, when you've lost absolutely everything, you sing. And at your highest points of absolute joy, you break into song. So if you think of it like that, you really need a great actor who can take you up to those moments where words fail you. And then they start to sing. And to me, those emotional high points and low points should be the songs of the film.